You are now listening to Serious Minds RN with your host, Professor Griff. The call-in number is 516-654-7688. That's 516-654-7688. This is Professor Griff, and this is Serious Minds RN. Serious Minds for Serious Minds. Seriously. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, so we can notify you when the next time we vibe on Serious Minds. Serious Minds for Serious Minds. Seriously.
Do your children love learning? At the Institute for Self-Mastery, we've been homeschooling for 10 years. We didn't just hop on this because of what's going on now. Check us out, the Institute for Self-Mastery, ismhomeschool.org. Peace.
The dapper man and the luxurious lady are sure to enjoy Urbane Beard Blends. We've got manly body balms, luxurious body creams, and beard oils made of the highest quality ingredients that are 100% natural, earth-friendly, and contain no harsh chemicals or additives. They're handcrafted and organic and shipped straight out of the USA. So visit www.urbanebeardblends.com today to place your order.
Greetings, greetings, greetings. Once again, we are black. What's it, Monday? Yeah, I think so. All right, once again, we're black. This is Professor Grip, and of course, y'all already know this is Serious Minds. And of course, you'll already know Serious Minds attract serious minds seriously. Peace. Quan S, what's good with you? Peace to the Serious Minds family. Thanks for joining me. Y'all could be doing something else, but y'all decided to be here. Shout out to my man Black Didot over at Urban X TV. And of course, brethren, my man Malcolm over there also. All right. Shout out to all those individuals that participated in the Gods and Guns. Let's give them a round of applause. I don't know what you were doing, Quan, but I think you missed a good one. Anyway, if you paid for a ticket and you somehow didn't get the link, went to your spam or whatever, all right, we are actually going to produce it this week and get it out. All right, if you want to purchase it, you can purchase it. Those that have bought a ticket already, we'll send it to you free of charge. All right, but it was a very, very good meeting we had. Very good speakers that came on and just kind of did the damn thing. Tonight's subject, we're going to be talking about the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. Not from we know what we're talking about and we are astrologists, astronomers, and any of those things. We're scientists. No. I'm going to talk about some other things when it comes to aligning yourself, aligning the alignment of the planets, the alignment, because we just need to ask. I'm sure this happened before. All right. But these kind of things happening in history, how did our people deal with them? All right. What do we revere them as? All right. Well, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share, and make sure you ring the bell. Hit it with an overhand right. Bap. All right. Shout out to Canelo Alvarez, who defended his, I think, WBO. What is he? Middleweight? Canelo Alvarez? Shane, you're no help. Hold on for a second. I gotta call somebody that would know. Shane is like, I don't know. I like applesauce. Canelo Alvarez, he fought the other night. What's his weight class? Is what I'm asking. Yo, what's up, man? You all right? Hold on. Sean Carter.
What's the grip, my brother?
What's good? Listen, man, what weight class is Canelo Alvarez?
Super middleweight?
Super middleweight. And who did he fight the other night? Cullum Smith?
Yes, sir.
I'm on my show right now. I'm just giving a shout out to Canelo Alvarez for defending his you said excuse me?
No, go ahead.
He's light, you said middleweight?
Super middleweight.
Super middleweight title. Okay, who else is in his weight class, man? No, it's not
Triple
a welterweight.
G.
Nah, Triple G is in his in his weight class. Who else? Aren't the what's the name brothers? Charlo brothers?
The Charlo brothers are middleweight.
They're middleweight? Oh, okay.
They're middleweight, which one tomorrow, I think he probably will jump up to the super middleweight, but they haven't talked about him. They talked about they went to Alvarez and talked to him again about a trilogy with the Triple G.
Yeah, I think they should cap it off because yeah. All right, man. I'm on my show, so I got to get off here so I can get back to attend to some things. But that's some good information. Really appreciate that, man.
No problem, brother.
All right, we'll talk in a minute.
All right, bro.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Quan, thanks for reminding me. Quan said Professor Griff got them custom AR-15 gun mags. Can I see them over there? No, I'll take those too. These are the 300 blackout gun mags. All right. I'm about to put them up on my site tonight. Yeah, but not too many people got 300 blackout. So 300 blackout, and I'm getting some AK-47 gun mags. You can hand me those gun mags. Get some AK-47 gun mags in probably next month. And yeah, somebody said help support black business. Yeah. These are AR-15 gun mags, and this one is the Prophet of Rage. All right, I tend to like this one, man. We're supposed to go shoot him tomorrow, but yeah, Public Enemy #1. All right, these are 30 round mags. All right, and this is the Rebel PG to PE. All right, and back again. Last but not least, the Prophet of Gage. All right, it's the Prophet of Gage. 30 round. There you go, bro. 30 round mags for your AR-15. All right. Shelly Brown said, Griff, you rubbing your eye. Poor baby. You know you need to stop. These whack glasses. Anyway, in the meantime, between time, I'm going to be talking about this conjunction, the Great Conjunction. In ancient history, what kind of events, what kind of events that took place like this, how did our people deal with these kind of events? Was it celebrations? Matter of fact, hold on. Talking about celebration. Hold on, fam. Hold on. Talking about celebrations. Where we at? Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all still hear me? All right, talking about celebrations. Wow. This one almost got by me. I was looking at it earlier, and I was just saying to myself, okay, the flyer looks a lot cleaner, a lot better. All right. So, family, we're dealing with this idea of celebration. So, what's wrong with a celebration to celebrate who we are as a people? From the comedic perspective, that's just only one aspect of who we are as a people. All right. So, matter of fact, I should ask one of the brothers or the sisters to come on the Natarian conference that's going to happen. That's going to happen, but the Natarian conference, you can email them at natarianconference@gmail.com, and of course, you can call 954-599-3850, or just visit www.egyptianyoga.com. It's the metaphysics of the Osirian resurrection with hieroglyphs, translations based on ancient Kemetic panels, stills, and scriptures. So when you're talking about coming together on December 30th through the 3rd of January, coming together to discuss these kind of events, we need to kind of participate with these kind of events. So when something like the Great Conjunction happens today, we can understand what our people did back then. I think it's imperative. Dr. Saber, Mawata Ashby, author of over 60 books, and Dr. Karen Ashby, author and editor. All right, so you're bound to get a wealth of information from this particular conference. Make sure you call 954-599-3850. That's 954-599-3850. Or just email natarianconference@gmail.com. Or go to www.egyptianyoga.com. All right? EgyptianYoga.com. That's where I need you to go, family. All right? Well, we don't want to do that. We just want to do that. All right, let's get back to business. All right, so the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. All right. Now, I saw some things today. I even went outside today. I discussed this kind of this morning, but didn't really understand the depths of it. I understand planetary alignment. So what I'm going to do today is just basically have an open discussion. If someone wants to come on and be a part of the show, where's my phone? We're going to try this phone call stuff again and see if we can make it happen. If anyone wants to come on IG, I'm going to open up myself and open up the platform. It's a whole lot of guns. This is directly relates to society. Right. 954. You looking for the number? I got 7. First 3 numbers. Hold on. Hold on. 954-599-3850. 954-599-3850 is the number. All right. Hold on a second. Tonight, if it's not cloudy, look for 2 points of light huddled together in the night sky, as one bright as a star and the other slightly dimmer. Step outside an hour after sunset. Stick your hand out and cover them with your thumb. Okay. Jupiter and Saturn are just showing off. All right. The dancing of the stars. This case, this dancing of the planets that shine as bright as stars. No, Quan, that's the number to the conference. Yeah. They can. Yeah, that's the number, Quan. 516-654-7688. Yeah, that's the number that they can call. All right. Let me see if the Bluetooth is on. It should be going right to my system over here. And we can talk. We're having an open discussion. Roadcaster Pros connected. All right, if anyone on IG wants to come on and have a discussion, let's do that. I kind of figure this kind of conversation is a very deep conversation because a lot of people are just not that, like I am, not that well astute when it comes to these subjects. But I had a conference call earlier and it jacked the conference call up, the aligning of these planets. Fam, make sure you please turn off your what? Turn down your phone, speakers on your phone, turn down your television, computers. All right, and be on topic. The call-in number is 516-654-7688. All right. The planetary alignments. Does it have an effect on the human body? You think it has an effect on the human body, Mr. Shane Shakur?
I'll say that it has for part E.
Yeah. Does the planetary alignment have an effect on the human body? All right. Astrologers combine the functions of the planets that are aligned with each other to determine how they will affect the body. For example, a difficult alignment between Saturn and Neptune can show a weakening of the body's structure, bone, back issues, and immune system. So it is. I'm going to bring 2 people in. So, as above, so below, as within, so without. All right. What's your name, man?
My name's John Meat.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm a big fan. I just want to say, I do believe that these planetary things do affect our human bodies because we're 70-some% water.
Right.
And we carry electrical charge.
So the electromagnetic field that surrounds the body, the planetary.
So.
Excuse me?
I said I believe so.
Let me complete that thought. The electromagnetic field around the body, you're saying, so the planets are lining up and different things that go on in the heavens and in the universe has a direct effect on the human body on planet Earth. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I could kind of rock with that. Of course, definitely. If the body is alive and the body has an electromagnetic field, like a lot of times when you see people having a heart attack, what's the defibrillator machines? What do they call them?
AEDs.
Yep. And to get the heart pumping again, this electric kind of shock can get the heart pumping again, almost like a car battery. Yeah, so you're absolutely correct. Energy.
All right, keep up the good work.
Oh, give thanks. Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. We're all energy. We're spirit beings having a human experience. We're spirit beings having a human experience. The idea, though, to the average person that may be caught up in not understanding what this is. Some people write it off as witchcraft, spookism, whatever, but it's real. And a lot of times we don't get a chance to even get deep to get an understanding of things a lot of times on the platform because we're dealing with common everyday issues and we don't get a chance to kind of like go into these kind of things. All right. Peace, brown skin, bad. Peace, what's good with you? So do you think any visitors are coming? Like, are you saying visitors from another planet? If that's what you're asking, let me answer that directly. They're already here. They're already here. Not getting spooky. I don't want y'all to get kind of like, oh, damn, Griff believe in ghosts. Nah, but they're already here. So let me just say this. All right, to gumbo for you. All right, let me just say this, love. So listen. So if the messenger taught us that 6 of the 9 planets are inhabited. So you mean to tell me out of this vast universe, and the universe sits in a universe that sits in a universe, and people on Earth are so, not you, love, I'm just saying in general, are so arrogant to think that we are the only life form in the entire universe? Come on, family. Stop that. Stop. Take a deep breath for a second. Dr. Fukuyama in African Chaos Cosmology teaches there's a seed, right? It's you. That's in a seed, or of a seed, your mom and dad. Your mom and dad are seeds of a seed of a seed, all right, which leads back to the human family. The human family is that seed. That's from a seed that sits on a planet in the dark womb of the universe. All right, that sits in a universe of itself. So there's a seed of a seed of a seed of the seed of a seed of the seed. And all those seeds give birth. And here we are on planet Earth, probably one of the smallest planets, but yet we think that we're the only life form in the entire universe that sits in a universe. Come on, y'all. This is not Professor Griff holding class today, but I'm just saying, let's just be real with one another. Come on. That's Fukuyama, African cosmology. Y'all can study it yourself. Matter of fact, go on the Alternative Black Studies course is there. Gumbo for you, I don't understand that sentence. We are offsprings. What is offsprings of what? I don't understand. You got to make a complete sentence for me. So if we are, okay, we could say interdimensional. From a Black African perspective, we called it some other things, and we told stories about these other things. And like what's happening right now as we speak, those things are still alive. Can you pull them up to see if they're still alive? To see if it's still alive. No, they are inhabited. Are, present tense. John Watson Jr. Oh, it's still happening? Wow, okay. Hybrid. I don't understand that gumbo for you. You're losing me now. But anyway, this is the science of who we are as a people and the knowledge of who we are as a people. And we got to actually kind of come back to ourselves to get this information. All right, in order to apply it to our lives. All right. Wow, what? Excuse me, family. Family of 4 found dead hours after husband said wife betrayed him. A father and his wife, 2 children were found dead inside their Kentucky home Sunday morning, just hours after the dad vented on Facebook that his spouse betrayed him. Kyle Milliken was among those found dead after a shooting at his home. My kids are my everything. A woman, SIC, can a woman can come and go. Don't know if I understand that, but so if your children are everything, didn't they come from the woman? So how can a woman come and go? You could just trade off women like that? Maybe it's me. I don't understand that a lot. Brothers, we need to have a damn conference, man. For real, man. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that just came across my news feed. Anyway, how does the soul determine where it will go before being born? Bruh, we're talking about planets aligning. And we're talking about the Great Conjunction. Would love to deal with that, but that's off topic. Really appreciate you, Bruce Breeze. All right. But what you can do is study ancient Kemetic understanding of the soul. Dr. Richard King teaches that. You could go check out Dr. Richard King on YouTube. He talks about the soul. One day we need to have a conversation about the soul. All right. Kwan says that Creator has implanted the answer to everything in us. Problem is, we don't know how to go in and access it. We have to be able to have the knowledge of self in order to activate the millions and millions of years of information that's locked inside of our genetical code. All right. I don't know why this conversation is getting super deep, but I don't want it to. I'd rather it get super deep in a class on Zoom or something, or another platform where we can actually go into it, dive down into it, and kind of pull it up and pull it out and make it happen. So Quan, I had a meeting conference call today about the book, and next week we're going to try to present at least the rough draft. I got to check to see where the printers are and resubmit it. But let everybody know that. I told you chakras, mantras connect to the divine. All right. Then you said, let's go deep, deep. I just watched the news. They are says, Gumbo, for you, you're killing me. Can we say that the planet alignment is the microcosm, macrocosm, macrocosm, okay? Macrocosmic event signaling the human family or the individual. Aligning aligning themselves with the self. All right, that was my question. Can we say that the planet's alignment is a macrocosm, cosmic event signaling the human or the individual aligning themselves with the self? So could we look up if so above as below? If that's, I'm not gonna say true, but if that's true, Alexander Payton pings you. You should join this clubhouse. No, I'm good. Thank you. If that's true, not to say it's true or false, but if that is, so to speak, as above, so below, then anything that happens in the heaven is directly affects what goes on the earth. We're just talking about the macrocosm as opposed to the microcosm. All right, the bigger thing affecting the smaller thing. All right. Yeah, Bruce Brees, exactly. So how does the Zodiac read the? But it depends on what perspective that you're seeing it through and what lens you're viewing it through. The way we read, quote unquote, Zodiac is a lot different because we dealt with the 13 moon cycle as opposed to a 1265 time signature. 12 months, 1260, not 1265, 1260, which is artificial time. So, yeah. So when you talk about Zodiac readings and that kind of thing, is it based on which calendar is it based on? And which time signature is it based on? All right. Al Jordan, peace. What's good with you? All right. All right. So we're talking about the great conjunction, Jupiter aligning itself with Saturn. And of course aligning itself with the Earth. So, bro, that's like watching paint dry, man. Is that the same one? I wonder if these are inhabited. You wonder if these planets are inhabited? Not sure. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Okay, while we're trying to figure some of these things out, I want to give a shout out to some people. I want to thank Guy for coming on. Guy is the gentleman that built my 300 blackout. And of course, Guy is responsible for assisting me in making sure this gun mag thing happened. Shout out to Stone. Stone was my instructor in the USCCA. Shout out to Shakia Garrett. She was the first one I made contact with, her and Guy. That conversation led to me becoming a certified firearms instructor. Shout out to Shakia. Tanea, who I had a beautiful conversation with today. Tanea laid it out, y'all. Seriously, y'all gotta hear the Gods and Guns. Was it webinar we had? Oh yeah, it was tight. Yeah. Not only that, Soleil came on and just gave a beautiful talk and balanced it out for us. All right. Talked about women holding on to their beautiful feminine essence in this masculine gun world, masculine dominated industry of women owning guns. As I mentioned, that there's a lot of women joining black gun clubs, and which is a beautiful thing, but women need to stay feminine, stay beautiful, stay soft, stay in the essence that the Creator created you in. Once you start coming out of that, mimicking and acting like and strutting like and standing like and drawing like men, not good. All right. Okay, planetary influences and energies is what it's about. The calendars don't matter. Oh, it kind of do matter. Yeah, if you're talking about the Zodiac, it kind of does matter. Because there's certain information that's beyond this quote-unquote way they understand Zodiac today. So it does matter. Bo Nut, whatever, if that's your name. But yeah. Shout out to Dr. Knight for coming on and giving us and blessing us with his presence and his information. Of course, my man Paul Wilson gave a demonstration. Paul and Dr. Knight are from Black Sword, all black gun manufacturing company, probably the only one in the United States. Why am I missing it? Jay didn't want to come on, but Jay came on. Jay didn't want to come on, so Jay introduced me to Six. Mr. Mark James came on, him and Jay, and they kind of laid it out, some practical stuff that you need to know every single day. All right. Who else am I missing? I said Tanea, Guy, Soleil, Shakia. Oh, Chuck didn't come on. Chuck from Bullseye Gun Range up in Lawrenceville, a friend of mine from New York. But everybody that came and spoke, put it down, and I really appreciate them. And Mr. Shane Shakur is actually chopping that up to make a concise, what you think, 2 hour?
I could.
More than 2 hours?
Yeah.
Whew, we're going to break that up in 30-minute segments, bro, because that's a lot to take in. Guns belong to a certain gender? No, they don't. Free yourself. I don't know how to pronounce that, but guns do not belong to a certain gender. No. 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 Now, once upon a time, as Soleil said, women didn't have to worry about this having to carry a gun because the men were men and men protected the family and the women and the children. So women didn't have to carry guns. But we live in a sick society, but because of that mindset of racism, white supremacy has done not only the black woman, but all the other women, including white women, it has done women a disservice, man. So it's back in the day, it was nothing for someone to slap a woman or beat a woman or treat women, like that. So yeah. Black women didn't even have the right to say what happens with their own bodies. Men determine those things, and I think that's just not cool. So guns belonging to a certain gender? No. If you was to see my altar, you would see Yaasatiwa, who carried a gun Winnie Mandela, in certain cases, carried a gun. The women that I, look up to and admire carried guns. All right. So, yeah, guns belonging to a certain gender, no. But we're talking about the Great Conjunction. We're talking about planets lining up. We're talking about energies lining up. Should the human family line back up and become the human family again? Should you realign your chakras? Are you aligned with your chakras? Are you aligned with yourself? All right. So while the planets are lining up, are you in sync? Are you in line? Are you back in sync and lining up? All right. Are you centered? So if as above, so below, as within, so without, if that is the case, then we should be looking inwardly as those planets align with the earth, then we should come back together as a human family and align ourselves. I think that's very real. What do you think? Can somebody expound on that? We were once centered. We once knew that, hold on 1 second, I keep seeing this. We once knew that we had God, whatever you call God, creator, self at the center, and we pulled from there. Something threw it out of sync. So Rob Ryan, is that true? You said Jesus is calling us to align with his ways. How true is that? I shouldn't say how true it is. Someone needs to expound on that for me. Does anyone on the platform know the guy's name who Tupac saved back in the day? Tupac saved someone how?
Probably talking about the guy who got jumped by the 2 cops.
Oh, but the 2 cops. Nah, I don't. BNT2 Multimedia Group. I don't know. Someone is saying that over here. Rob Ryan asks. And Rob Ryan said, seek after him and his holiness above everything else. Well, I think people may have an aversion to that. Rob Ryan, double R, Rolls Royce. Yeah, no. That's an argument waiting to happen, because first of all, when you say Jesus, you got to qualify that. Like, you got to definitely prove to the people on Serious Minds that individual even existed, and for us to even have some kind of idea of what you're talking about. The great shift is about to begin. So it hasn't begun yet? Oh, Rob, someone answered you. It's called sun gazing. The sun of God. The physical S-U-N of God. I think Rob might be talking about the S-O-N of God, which is me, you, the men on here. We're sons of God. Now that's disrespectful. Johnny Julie Weather. That's worthy of getting you blocked, but we're going to let it fly. You said Tupac couldn't even save himself. Okay. I'm going to let that one fly. Tupac is not here to defend himself, bro. That's a cheap shot. Yeah, I mean, it's a platform where people get to speak free. Insults like that, we give him a break. We're like, okay, maybe he has a lesson to learn, and maybe this is his lesson. That we're giving him a pass on that. Because if you in certain circles, you say something like that, you get chin checked. in certain circles, right or wrong. A lot of people might not go for that. Johnny, Julie, Weather, hey, no Tupac slander. He didn't have a chance to do that. All right, so yeah. It's very disrespectful, Johnny. That's what we're letting you know. We don't do slander like that. Not on a man who's passed, not here to defend himself. You understand? That's like your dad dying and me coming along talking about your dad. All right? And your dad is not here to defend himself. All right? So if we even understood the depths of what Tupac had to go through with trying to align himself back to himself and the Shakur name and what it means. Everyone has their struggle. Everyone has their struggle. No, I can't boot them off. I can't block them. No, because I'm not part of that cancel culture. Johnny is still on here and Johnny's listening because Johnny has a lesson to learn. And right now, all of us need to fine tune our consciousness and say, this is a teachable moment. If we could sit back and go outside an hour after the sun go down to watch some damn planets align, I'm sure we could give this brother a break and teach a lesson so we can all draw from this conversation that's going on right now. I'm not part of the cancel culture. I'm not going to cancel the brother out. All right? Do you think the conjunction affected the volcano eruption in Hawaii? Well, there was a earthquake in Georgia the other day. Some of them are very minor, but some of them are very major. But respectfully, Mao Zedong said, no investigation, no right to speak. I can't speak on that. All right. Tupac was targeted from the CIA. What does that mean? Tupac was targeted by the CIA, and the government had influence on many people. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is not the Tupac conversation, but all right, maybe one day we can have the Tupac conversation. Oh, it was 3 in Cummings, Georgia. Thank you. 3 of them in Cummings, Georgia. Brandy, thank you very much. So there was 3. So planets aligning, of course, has an effect on the human body. Planets aligning has effect on the earth, which is covered 3/4 with water. And of course, the moon pulling back on the earth because the moon used to be part of the earth. Of course, that has an effect on the human body. If the earth is covered 3/4 with water and the human body is 3/4 water, yeah, I would say it does. It has a direct effect. All right, just especially, you know, women, especially people that are in tune. Cha-ching, thank you very much. The idea of having to breathe a certain air, having to feel certain energies and certain things that go on the planet. All right, like I said earlier, we had a conference call and it just couldn't happen. It affected the electronics, electromagnetic field that surrounds the earth. So yeah. It is amazing. We need to, one day we're going to have a show. We're just going to talk about the comments that people put in this. It just amazes me sometimes. It really does. Now, tanks, what is that about? Boom, bye, bye, and bye, man. We don't know what that's about. All right, so the whole great conjunction, when I first was made aware of it this morning, because my head was knee deep into my studies. I'm trying to pass this last test. All right. But when I was made aware of it, I said to myself, oh, okay, what happened in ancient times? How did our people understand the things that are going on right now, especially today with the great conjunction with the planets lining up? Did we have ceremonies? Did we have festivals around it? How did we revere it? Some Johnny-come-lately people came along and had witch hunts because the natural people understood what was going on naturally on the planet and pulled from the planet for resources. That was considered witchcraft. Looking into crystal balls was considered witchcraft. Preparing herbs was considered witchcraft. Anything that they didn't really truly understand, it was illegal and against God, and you were considered whatever. And it is amazing it's to sit and watch the news to hear so much venomous vitriol and talk about the candidates. It was calling this one guy, Raphael Warnock, it was calling him a radical and a rebel. Then I started thinking, how the hell you think America got started? Need to know, you said Genesis 1:14. What is Genesis 1:14? So I'm saying that to say this, aligning yourself. We have to be able to realign ourselves back to who we are as individuals, to realign ourselves back to family, to realign ourselves back to the human family. Bruce Wilson, someone else asked that earlier. And I was saying we just have to be careful with the idea of the zodiac because, different people can kind of read the stars and the planets and certain things that go on differently than others, based on either the cycle of the moon, cycle of the sun, which most people base their religion on, either the sun worshipers or the moon worshipers or the star worshipers. Find any religion and you go 3 steps past the surface, you say, oh, you follow the moon, you follow the sun, and some people follow the stars. And some people just follow nature. All right. So, no, you're right. I feel the shift. And each individual should feel the shift. You don't have to wait for a big paradigm shift. Each individual should feel yourself changing, coming into more consciousness and grow to the point where when Ryan comes on talking about Jesus, we don't jump all over him and beat him up. Now he in the corner with his Bible covering his head because so many people beating up on him. You understand what I'm saying? We just asked him to go do a deeper research on whether that individual actually was a physical human being that actually lived in history. Matter of fact, any of the people in the Bible. So people are saying they're feeling the shift. How many people are feeling this shift? The Dogon tribe determined so much for the star cycle. That's how they determine Earth's true calendar. Exactly. That's why I said that Zodiac thing is like, depends on who's talking, who's telling it. I based my understanding, I based my show, Serious Minds, based on my understanding of what I understood what the Dogons gave us. That's why I called my show The Serious Minds, after the Star series. Everyone should be feeling the shift. Sincerely _smooth P. That's with a small a, bro. I can't do the big one. I can't do the capital A on that. I'll take the small a. So the whole idea of Aquarius, the whole idea of the man with the water, pouring the water, whole idea of the symbols, the whole idea of one world going out in another phase, another world coming in. All right. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Who is this gentleman that talked about Aquarius? Aquarius, is that spelled right? Nope. The preacher of the independence occult, blah 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 blah. I think Jordan Maxwell.
Not surprised me. I know where some of the entrances are. I'm not going to go to them, but I've been to some of where some of the entrances are. I'll take you to one if you want to go down. I'll sit in the car and wait for you. I'm not going down there. Hey, T, you got a pencil? Yeah, come on in. And it's incredible. That is the output of the Los Angeles school system purposely. Understand this. When the government of the United States or the government of California state government or any governmental facility, the city of Los Angeles, when government pays a contractor to do something, you have...
Hold on, family. I was looking for Jordan Maxwell talking about Aquarius because he lays it out from an occult perspective, which I think is very interesting rather than trying to get deep. But you know, the whole idea of pulling it from the Dogon is a beautiful thing. There's nothing wrong with that. All right. So when I was talking earlier about this, good morning. Earlier when I was talking about the idea as above, so below, as within, so without. If we understood the self and our connection to the universe, all right, then the planets aligning wouldn't be an oh wow kind of thing. It would be like, okay, what should we be doing anyway on December 21st? If the planets were not aligning tonight, what should we be doing?
Same thing.
Mm-hmm. Not only aligning ourselves, but aligning ourselves with who we are as a people. Tomorrow ushers in the first day, right, of the sun coming back, rising again, right? Isn't this what the Christians base their whole Christmas thing on? So God died, right? The sun died in the winter, it died. The S-O-N died and the S-U-N died, which is today. So for the next 3 days, all right, it starts to make its journey back to us. So God is coming back, which they stole that story and made up the whole Jesus thing. So he sat 3 days in a tomb sitting still. Someone rolled a stone away, went, and Jesus arose back again. And that's only the story of the sun, the S-U-N. So the sun will come back to us starting tomorrow morning, spending 3 days in the tomb. And then voila, on the 21st, he's born again. Wow. We can talk about that tomorrow because right now, I gotta go. We'll talk about that, where it'll make sense to everybody. That's just Professor Griff's remix version of it. All right. Make sure I'll put the gun mags up on my site probably tonight, tomorrow. And research, fam. All right. Start aligning yourself. All right. The Bible says don't get caught up in the sun. Well, how come the people that stole the Bible and remixed the Bible were sun worshipers? The Bible also says a lot of things. The Bible also says not to go in the forest and chop down the tree, all right, and deck it with silver and gold, which people are going to do in a few days. So, yeah, we can talk about a lot of things, but we'll talk about those things. It's Professor Griff. I got to go. Love y'all to life. Revolution is not an event. It's a process. Thanks to everyone for participating in the Gods and Guns. Beautiful turnout. Thank y'all very much. And it will be on sale. All right, as soon as Shane Shakur get back in this seat and make it happen. Quan, thank you very much for all that you do. Johnny Taylor, stay up on it, man. We're going to get there in a minute. I'm talking to my man Rick in the morning, family. So make sure you'll go to my website and join. We're going to take those names of everyone that joined, and we're going to create this membership, and we'll be able to have these talks on another platform somewhere else, the deeper things we need to discuss. 9_ether. Peace. What's good with you, bro? It's Professor Griff. I got to get ready to get out of here. Prime Chrome. Don't say bye. Say peace. Say we'll talk. Respect something. He said bye. Cha-ching. You all right, man? All right. All right. I got to get ready to get out of here. I love you all to life, man. Peace. Peace, fam.
Do your children love learning? At the Institute for Self-Mastery, we've been homeschooling for 10 years. We didn't just hop on this because of what's going on now. Check us out, the Institute for Self-Mastery, ismhomeschool.org. Peace.
The dapper man and the luxurious lady are sure to enjoy Urbane beard blends. We've got manly body balms, luxurious body creams, and beard oils made of the highest quality ingredients that are 100% natural, earth-friendly, and contain no harsh chemicals or additives. They're handcrafted and organic and shipped straight out of the USA. So visit www.urbanebeardblends, beardblends.com today to place your order.
Hit the like button, share, subscribe, so we can notify you when's the next time we vibe on Serious Minds. Serious Minds. For serious minds. Seriously. You are now listening to Serious Minds RNTV with your host, Professor Griff. The call-in number is 516-654-7688. That's 5